What's good, NBA fans? It's your boy Corey Tulaba, the NBA Draft Dude, welcoming you to another episode of Rooks, a weekly NBA show highlighting the NBA's best rookies. It started with LeBron James. Then came along Luka Doncic, followed by LaMelo Ball. The NBA has a new favorite lottery trend. Jumbo playmakers are the wave. Number 1 overall pick, Cade Cunningham, finally made his debut this week for the Pistons. But that's not who I'm talking about here. Instead, we're headed down under to talk about the wonderful flowing hair of Oklahoma City's Josh Giddey. Giddey to the Thunder was a surprise pick to most on draft night. The 6'8" Giddey, like Ball, made his name in the NBL, throwing wizard-like passes all over the court. Right hand, left hand, it doesn't matter, the dimes were always on the money. He looks awkward and stiff at times, and yet he's constantly getting to his spots on the floor. The question marks with Giddey are twofold. Can he shoot, and can he defend? The shooting has been better than expected early on. Look, he isn't exactly the next Steph Curry by any means, but he'll let it fly if you go under on him. The defense? Well, he's a rookie. Let's check back in a few years. But one thing's for sure, the pairing of Giddey and SGA is funky and fun as hell to watch. The theme of this week's episode is Jumbo. So let's head to Orlando to talk about the Magic standout who ain't getting no love. That's Franz freaking Wagner. We all knew Franz was one of the safest players in the draft. Not a star, but definitely solid. But who knew it would be this quick that he would make an impact? After having a shaky summer and preseason, Wagner has come out guns blazing in Orlando, averaging 15.6 points per game on 51% from the floor and 46% from downtown on 5 attempts per game. Oh yeah, he's also doing shit like this.
And he's been an okay pro. He's got a nice skill set, but this kid.
Wagner just got himself a poster.
Yeah, man.
Now, Franz hasn't been given the playmaking duties of the aforementioned Josh Giddey, but he's a competent playmaker when given the opportunity. And the dude defends. At 6'10" with his mobility, Franz is super scheme versatile. The Magic won't make a lot of noise this year, and the Orlando market isn't exactly opening up first take every morning, even when they're good. But it's time to stop sleeping on Franz and show the Rook the love he deserves for his play early on in the season. Now, we talked about Toronto's Scottie Barnes last week, but there's no way we could have a jumbo episode and not talk about him. On Barnes' episode of the Draft Act podcast before the draft, I mentioned that Scottie may be the best passer in the class. Scottie Barnes' playmaking hasn't translated yet. Still, he's shown enough of those playmaking flashes that we saw at Florida State to get excited about what it one day may look like if his game is fully matured. What has materialized at a much, much faster pace than I think anyone expected is how easily he's been scoring the rock. Before missing Monday night's game versus the Knicks, Barnes has put up an uber-efficient 18.1 points per game on 58% true shooting. And that's without a consistent 3-ball, by the way. You add in the lockdown defense at nearly every position, the fact that he could do stuff like this.
Banton got a piece of it, and Banton once again defensively. Running the floor. A monster slam by Scottie Barnes!
And we may be looking at Scottie Barnes' future superstar and the new blueprint for what to look like in an NBA draft prospect. Hey, thanks for watching another episode of Rooks. Make sure you smash that like button and stay locked in by subscribing to the channel for more premium content on the NBA's best young prospects.